Hi, today we are going to teach you on how to solve permutation and combination. But first, what is permutation?
Permutation is any arrangement of the objects in a definite order. The order of the objects matters.
The first type of permutation is permutation with repetition.
Permutations with repetition are different groups formed with the key elements of a subset such that the order of the elements does matter. The elements are repeated.
Let's have some examples. In how many ways can Anna answer 5 multiple choice questions in the test if there are 4 choices per item and she leaves no item blank?
We will put 5 blanks that represents the 5 items that will be answered. The number 4 represents the choices available, which is A, B, C, and D, coming up with a total of 4. Each blank will have 4 since answer can be repeated. We will multiply 4 5 times since there are 5 blanks, or simply put 4 raised to the 5th power and we will get the final answer, which is 1029.
Here is another example.
How many different 5-letter arrangements can be formed from the word apple?
The first thing to do is to identify how many times a letter is repeated. For A, we have 1, P, we have 2, L, 1, and E, 1. After that, we shall put it in this way. 5 factorial over 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, and factorial. The factorial sign, which is the exclamation point, signifies multiplying in descending order. We come up with 120 over 2. And the final answer is 60-letter arrangements.
The second type of permutation is permutation without repetition.
So permutation without repetition is basically the number of available n being reduced.
Let's have some examples. How many ways can you choose 3 pool balls out of 16?
Our solution will be 16, that's the total, multiplied by 15, since we've already picked 1 ball on the first tryout replacement, multiplied by 14 again, since we've already took 1 on the second tryout. The final answer will be 3,360.
Here is another example.
How many ways can the first and second place be awarded to 10 people?
Starting it off by putting 2 blanks, representing the first and second place. After that, we put the number 10 on the first blank, which tells us the total number. We'll multiply it by 9 for the second blank. Since this is permutation without repetition, when we picked one person for the first try, we can't pick it for the second one, so the final answer will be 90.
The last type of permutation is circular permutation. Circular permutation, the number of ways of arranging n distinct objects in a circle is n minus 1.
A family with 6 members sit in a round table for dinner. How many ways can the members of the family be seated? Circular permutation. There is a formula given, which is n minus 1 factorial. So with a given problem, here is how we'll solve it.
Substitute n to 6 since there are 6 members. Minus 1 which is given. Then the factorial sign which is also given in the formula. With that, we get the answer 5 factorial. In solving it, we get the answer of 120 ways.
Moving on with our next topic, what is combination?
Combination is an arrangement of R objects from N district objects, where the order of arrangement is not important.
Let's have some examples.
In how many ways can two committee composed of 3 ladies and 2 gentlemen be chosen from 7 ladies and 5 gentlemen?
There is also another way of solving for combination, which is the shortcut method. Starting with the ladies, the given is a total of 7 ladies and we have to pick 3. So for the shortcut method, we just solve it for by entering 7C3 to your scientific calculator, and the final answer is 35. Then just do the same for the gentlemen. We will have a total of 10. Multiplying the final of 35 and 10, the final answer is 350.
Here is another example. In how many ways can you select 5 cards from an ordinary deck of playing cards?
Replacing all the n with 52 since it is the total cards. There are then replacing the r with 5 for choosing. We will have the solution of 52 factorial over 52 5 factorial. 5 factorial coming with the answer of 2,598,960.
And that's 10 St Therese girls teaching you on how to solve permutation and combination.